Hello again, Dakar Rally fans. So we have a trio of Dakar trucks here, and it's actually going to finish off a collection. So these are from the Wonda Dakar collection, and you'll notice these circles. These came on 2 cans of Wonda coffee in Japan, and I think it's just a freebie that they give out with the cans of coffee every now and then. Sadly, I had to buy these. But anyways, I bought them locally. They weren't too expensive because originally they were free to someone, so. Alright, let's get these off. They all come in these boxes, like funky little diorama slash cases. It's pretty nice, I guess. But I don't have room for such things, so they're gonna end up in the trash. But we'll take a look at one of these pamphlets here. Alright, so Asahi is a beverage company. I know them for making beer, but apparently they make soft drinks like beverage, canned coffee, that is. This collection is for the 2009 Argentina Chile Dakar race. Some Japanese info there. Probably some history on the race or a story about Dakar. You can see the logo there. And now we have a story about the truck that's being modeled. And in this case, my research tells me this one here is a Mitsubishi Pajero, Pajero Montero to be exact. I'm going to guess it came out in 2002. Or maybe not, because it says 9,400 kilometers. I can't read Japanese, obviously. And let me get this really close. I'm going to show you all 6 cars, but that's the collection. I have the bottom 3 already, and then this top 3 will complete the set. Okay, well, let's go in the order of these photographs. This here is a Land Cruiser as well, but it's a different style than this one. These are both Land Cruisers. So this Land Cruiser, I guess, is called a DV200, according to internet searches. But I think it's basically called an LC200 to normal people. Alright, so this would have been around 2009, I guess, the model year. And I guess it kind of looks like that. So, well, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the photo on the screen. Alright, so here we go. If you want to pause the video, it looks like that photograph. Let's get into the details here. Alright, these wheels don't particularly match the exact number of spokes on there. I think this one does. And yeah, they're just white. They're also blanked off as well, but there's some like that details. Some black paint will really help these look a little more realistic. All tampo prints, no decals, because this is a toy, so I'm guessing why it has to be paint, some sort of lead-free paint for children to chew on and not die. So there's some black paint here and here, the horizontal grill, and then the Toyota badge is actually molded and it's actually quite legible. The headlights do have this weird bump sticking out, probably like the real one. And then again, more tampo printing, the Dakar Rally badge. I'm going to guess this is an air vent to go into the cabin. Looking at the photograph, it should be blue, but oh well. And then clearly this toy has been played with, or just thrown around in a bin or something like that. Yeah, it's definitely scratched up. And then oddly, it looks like there actually is red paint on this. That's a different red than this. The Toyota badge looks good. And then this little tab is part of this plastic base. And so it's nice to know that Wonda puts their brand here as well as the series of collection. Standard construction, one screw in the front and that tab in the back. And then all these things are little have pullback motors. Oh, but this one's totally broken. Or, yeah, it's just stuck. Oh, you can actually see, this is the back of the spring motor and it's actually coming through. So this thing's probably been, oh, there it is. Maybe it's been stepped on. Who knows what happened to this thing in the past. There's a snorkel here. Ideally it would be painted black, but maybe not because it's got sponsorship printed on it as well. the windows aren't just painted black. They're not translucent or anything. This whole body is, white plastic. Alright, so that's that one. Next one, this is called a Land Cruiser Prado. And so the Prado has a more vertical grill. Hopefully you can see here. Let me focus between the model. This is the only photo I could find of this 380 truck, which is depicted there. But it's got different headlights. I think it's a different chassis. I have a feeling this is a smaller Land Cruiser than that Land Cruiser. But you will notice that the tires and wheels are a very good match here. I think that's the same number of spokes. So these wheels are modeled after that one, I think. Alright, let's see what else is going on here. Again, the printing itself is all paint, no decals. This one has not been chewed on by a child or thrown around. It looks relatively new. And would explain why it came in that original packaging. So here's the vertical grille. The Toyota badge seems pretty legible. No black paint here. I'll probably add some paint there later. There's a snorkel as well. No printing on that one. Blacked out windows. Red taillights. No license plate though. Very clean, sponsorship printing here. I'm not sure what this would be. Weird. Maybe it's like a step. There's a third brake light here. Yeah, alright, so this is in much better condition. Let's see if it actually goes. Oh yeah, these things go fast. Pretty light, obviously, being all plastic. Alright, this last one is a Mitsubishi Pajero. And this is the number 201 truck. And this seems to be the very same livery. So let me try to focus between the two. So all three of them have the same wheels. These are definitely not remotely close to the wheels on that truck. I think that truck is running like OZ Rally wheels. But again, the sponsorship looks fantastic. Even the blackout window looks pretty good. So horizontal grille, the red on the Mitsubishi diamonds there. Just plain smooth surface on the silver headlights. There is a texture here to show two things here, like the real truck. But they painted, the middle bar black. This is all painted black, and then this looks like it's part of the base. This is a separate brake, so it's a separate white piece. I think it's part of the base, and it's just painted white. I don't know why they had to construct it that way. It's kind of weird. Alright, well, whatever. On this side here, yeah, very shiny. This one is new as well. No scratches. But again, it came in that original packaging, so that's what makes me think that. This one actually has a license plate area, and then what looks like an outline for a spare tire. Okay, some sort of, maybe there are lights or reflectors down here on the real truck. So this is interesting. I almost wonder if Wonda has made a street version of this, and they glued on like a spare wheel cover here, and like maybe had a license plate printed, and had some printed lights down in there. I don't know if this casting is specific to a rally truck, although it looks just like that rally truck photo. So, mysteries of free promotional items. Okay, I think we should get all 6 of them up on a display stand. Alright, so there they are. I'm going to get the other 3. So this is a Mitsubishi Lancer, and but it's a Dakar Rally Lancer. It doesn't look recognizable as a road-going Lancer. It looks like a truck that has some Lancer styling cues. And then the most interesting one from this collection, I think, is this Renault Buggy Schlesser. Schlesser was a guy. He designed his own buggy, and he won the Dakar Rally like once or twice. So very interesting. And just look at the thing; it's really strange. Unfortunately, in this year of 2009, none of these 3 did well. It was Volkswagens. They came in 1st and 2nd place. And then the very last one is a Hino, a big, semi-truck type of racer. So that's the one that really doesn't fit in as far as the scaling of these other 5. Because a semi-truck obviously is much bigger than any sort of Land Cruiser. Okay. Well, let's get these 3 out. I've reviewed these other 3 in the past if you want to find that review. Get my little race car driver in the middle. That's made by Resin Works if you're curious. So it's nice that I was able to finish up this collection. My only really issue is these things don't really look very super deformed. They clearly don't look as realistic as the photographs, but they don't look like total clown cars like, say, a choro-q or a tiny q. They actually, this almost looks like a normal truck. Even the Pajero almost looks like a normal truck. This looks a little weird. But anyways, I would have preferred if they were more cartooned. But it is nice that these are actual real liveries that existed on real competition trucks at some point in time. So I do think that's pretty cool that Wonda made them. I just wish that they styled them a little bit more crazy like they have with their cars. So, okay, well anyways, as usual, I appreciate you guys checking in on this, and I'll see you the next time I get some Wondas in. Alright, bye.